our demands, our aspirations that necessitated our protests has not yet been addressed. And that was what led to the residents of this local government area, in their number, writing and forwarding to the state government a petition captioned, "Please construct and rehabilitate our roads across the local government." And this letter was sent to the state governor precisely in the month of October, and same was received and acknowledged by the office of the governor of the state on the 26th day of October. And it's about 2 weeks now. The state government have not deemed it necessary to even make any statement, either directly or indirectly. It is worthy to note that, well, in all the occasions we have had cause to interact with the state government, and in all their press statements and their reactions to us, the claim of this state government is that, well, about 80% of the bad roads we have in this local government area are federal roads. But truth be told, we only have 3 federal roads. We were able to itemize 19 critical roads among the plethora of bad roads, which are state roads that should be fixed by this government. Bible College Road, Itele Road, VP, Anima Shaun Fowobi Road, Adalemo Plaza Road, Aton Ado Road, Lusada Ketu Alakuti Road, Onihale Agoro Ijoko Road, Ojuore Ilobo Road, Iju Ilobo Road, Owode Ilobo Road, Anglican Road, Obasanjo Lafewa Itele Road, Iyanoyesi Ijagba Road, Arigbabu Adalemo Road, Owode Ijomo Ado Odo Road, Arigbabu Chikinjo Rema Road, Industrial Estate Road, Agbara Ilasa Road, Owode Bandu Road. These are just 19 of the over 100 bad roads that must be fixed. Past government did palliative, it never worked. So if you want to do palliatives and think that we will be deceived by them, we cannot be fooled.
Ado-Ota local government, having about 20% of the total population of Ogun State, deserve more than what we are having in terms of motorable roads. We are having to spend so much now on transportation, repairs of our vehicles, and thereby reducing what we have, even to take care of our children. Not only that, we have accidents right, left, and center because of the bad roads. A lot of things are happening to us. It's increasing the suffering in the land. We demand a change, positive change. Motorable roads. Thank you.
I'm a committee. I'm the chairman of Olosun Itamaje ACDC, in which I have about 65 CDAs under my coffers. And the complaints there, if my people, we are spending about 6 million on projects, the government have left everything for the committee leaders to manage. Even though once a year I will get a party from government, which is 100,000 naira per CDC, which was given to my committee last year. If we spend 6 million for projects per year, I mean, we calculate 60 CDAs to 6 million. We have about 360 million, and we are having just a party of just less than 1% from the government. And the road here is already affecting our people. A lot of them are packing out. A lot of them are selling their houses. So they even decide they won't rent off their house and go to another place and live.
Anytime it's raining at the roadside, we don't go out again. We abandon our business. School children can't go to school because at times people have been washing away. The last 2 months, 2 people washed away by erosion. One along Ilugu Road and another one around Okede.
We have the Communal University, the Crawford University, the Burns University, Oliver Polytechnic, Star Maritime Academy, Star Maritime Polytechnic, the Burns Secondary School, even Royal City College of Education, which all these are in the industry, you know. It cannot be overemphasized that a developing order is to make the state prosperous. We are not being selfish by calling that the states should come to develop for the Ota local government. The state will earn more revenue. The decision of Ota will be decision of the state at large. There will be more employed. There will be money to service other part of the state if the local government is developed. In a nutshell, even if the state have to go and borrow money to ensure that the roads in Ota are fixed, they are not missing any point.
Jide Jaisime, a community leader and activist. Please, I'm appealing to the state government. Anywhere you see people, there is money. Adó-Ota is well positioned, and we deserve the best promotion for that Adó-Ota. We are losing a lot of lives every day. A lot of lives every day. We want the government to come to our aid.
Meet Manufacturer Association of Nigeria, we met man officials, we met several industries, so many management of industries. I told you we have industrial hub in Ota, in Agbara and Ebaron. We even had to meet with the management of Kenaland, Bishop Oyedepo and his representative on how they can come to partner with the state government. We even had a meeting with local government chairman also on how we can have a PPP arrangement.
Yes, PPP.
We listed some of the critical roles that should be fixed, and they welcomed the idea, but they expressed their misgivings. On several occasions, they have taken up the responsibilities to fix these roads. They were stopped by the state and the federal government. And many a time they even took them to court. What they failed to do, they stopped others who had intentions from doing it. And we did our best to see how we can make the state government serious with them, how they can fix, maintain, and thereafter, over some time, they take over. Thank God, this issue of instead of paying tax. But unfortunately, the state is just a lips policy from the state government. If in November last year, the state governor, through the deputy governor and the commissioner for works, agreed to it, without prejudice to the step we took, what have they done? Nothing. Elections are coming. They are coming back to us, promising us heaven and earth. We'll know what to do when time comes. But if you want to get our votes, if these roads we listed and many more are not done, we know where to hold you when it matters most.
Ó yẹ ká bínú, ó yẹ ká bínú, kò síná, ọ̀nà ò dá, ebi pa mẹ̀kúnnù, ó yẹ ká bínú. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.